Hello YouTube family. Today we're going to be working on some propagation. It's that time of the year and we're going to be propagating some blueberry cuttings that I took earlier today. This is a bush that it's not like the rest of the bushes that we've got. The berries on it are really big, they're really juicy. I'm not sure of the name of this particular bush. It kind of came in with the others, but it's definitely a different bush, so I want some more of them. So what we're going to do today is go ahead and start some propagation, and I'll give you the instructions on how we do it. And then later on during the year we will come back and I'll show you the cuttings, show you the rooting that's taking place. Then we'll repot those for transplant next year. Stepping into the propagation house here, we set this up this year actually, and we have started some cuttings already. These are all premier cuttings here. They are, I want to say there's probably maybe 300, maybe close to 400 cuttings here. We put these in maybe 3 weeks ago. By early fall, we should have some good cuttings to actually take out, and hopefully they'll have some roots on them and we can get those potted up into some 1-gallon pots. That's the idea. And now we're gonna take a look at some of the other cuttings we're getting ready to do, and I'll give you the process behind that. Generally what I'll do is I'll take anywhere from 4 to 6 inch cutting, and this is on the first year's growth, so this is all new growth, and you can tell that by how green the stem is. It's considered softwood, and actually on this one I can actually take these that have already split off from the main here. I can actually cut these and we can use those as well. So I'll just cut these off and we'll use those, but I usually take about 4 to 6 inches. So I'll cut that, pull most of the leaves off. I'll leave a couple leaves on, cut the leaves in half, just take some of the green off of it. For our rooting solution, we use a gel. It's actually Clonex, and we seem to have really good luck with this. What I'll generally do is I'll just have it sitting down here. After I do take the cutting, I'm going to go and look, and I'll try to find a node or a leaf node, and I'll cut right under it at an angle, and then I'll score it right behind there. Just gives it a little bit more material for the roots to come out on. At that point, I'll move it, just kind of wiggle it around in the gel, come in here, and I'm going to set this one apart just a little bit, give it a little space in between. I'll stick it down about halfway and rinse and repeat. We'll continue to do that for all these cuttings. Once again, strip the leaves off, cut a couple of leaves here, cut those in half, find a leaf node, cut right behind it at a 45-degree angle, score it, stick it in a rooting gel, and our misters just came on. So we have our misters coming on for about 15 seconds every 10 minutes, and we do that from 9 a.m. in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Pull the leaves, find a leaf node. We're actually cut right at one, so I'll just cut a 45-degree, get our rooting gel on, and stick it in. We'll just do this, and I'll come back at the end of the process, and hopefully we can get about 100 cuttings out of this. I'll see you in just a few. So I ended up with about 70 cuttings that I was able to get out of the stems that I cut earlier today. Took all the softwood, got those cut into 4 to 6 inch pieces. Also, make sure you cut the leaves, make sure you keep them watered. Misting, just a constant misting. They don't need to sit in water or the cuttings will rot. With this bed, I've got 1/4-inch wire on the bottom that actually allows the water to drain through, and of course I've got the landscape fabric on top of that. I'm using 50% peat moss, 50% perlite. There's all kinds of combinations of soil that you can use. I've got another bed that I'm actually want to try a 50% sand and 50% fine ground pine bark. So we'll see how that does. I use that to grow stuff all the time. Really, that may be a better medium than what I've got here getting roots to grow, but we'll see. I'll do another video on that when we mix that together and put it in this bed over here. Until next time, thank you for viewing our video, and if it's information and content that is helpful to you, then hit the subscribe button and like. It helps our channel. Come see us on the next video.